first alert weather, and live local coverage. This is News 10 at 5:30.
County's on scene, advising you of 2 patients at door 4, 2 patients door 7, 1 at door 6 with a head injury.
Give me as many ALS units as we can in neighboring communities. Put it out as a mass casualty, please.
You just heard some of the calls between 911 dispatchers and first responders during the mass shooting at Oxford High School on Tuesday. Ethan Crumbly, the 15-year-old accused of killing 4 students and injuring many others during a mass shooting. He has been moved from a juvenile facility to a jail where he is being held without bond. Now here's a picture of the 4 victims. Starting from the left is 17-year-old Justin Schilling. Then we have 14-year-old Hannah St. Juliana, 17-year-old Madison Baldwin, and 16-year-old Tate Meyer. Today, authorities revealed 2 teachers separately reported concerning behavior from Ethan Crumbly the day before the shooting. They had 2 meetings with him, including one with his parents just hours before he's accused of opening fire inside the school. Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard declined to detail what the teacher's concerns were. He says his department was not aware of these meetings before the shooting. In a press conference this afternoon, he says over-communicating with police is important.
Share more, not less. So if there's any question, share it. And in this situation or any other situation, that's what we're here for. We have to work together. Dismissing information and not sharing it can cause great problems.
Crumbly is charged as an adult with 24 crimes, including 1 count of terrorism causing death, 4 counts of first-degree murder, 7 counts of assault with intent to murder, and 12 counts of possession of a firearm in the commission of a felony. Charges for Crumbly's parents may be announced in the next 24 hours. A candlelight vigil will take place tomorrow night at 7 o'clock in downtown Oxford to mourn the loss of the students killed this week. The public event will take place at the intersection of M24 and Burdick Street. The Oxford Community Memorial and Victims Fund has been established to accept donations for the victims' families and the community. The bank asks you to be aware of fraudulent donation accounts and to direct all donations through Oxford Bank. Dozens of people were arrested following the historic siege on the U.S. Capitol building Wednesday. Rioters broke in and fought with police who tried to hold them back. 4 people died in and around the Capitol grounds.
1 woman was shot by police inside the Capitol building. 3 others died suffering medical emergencies. And still, some of the Trump supporters who were involved in this chaos say they're proud of what happened.
Are you proud of what happened here today?
Absolutely. I think we should have gone on in and yanked our senators out by the hair of the head and drug them out and said, no more.
This morning, the damage done inside the Capitol building was evident. Broken windows, broken furniture everywhere, not to mention the damage done to one of the most historic buildings in the country itself. Scores of congressional personnel spent hours today working to restore the building to its usual grandeur. 4 inches of snow through the morning commute, and that made for some very slick driving conditions. News 10 Spencer Soicher and Andy Provenzano joining us right now.
And we will begin tonight with Spencer, who is out and about checking out those road conditions. And Spencer, how are things looking out there right now?
Yeah, the roads are about as good as they've been all day, but the side streets like this one are still pretty snow-packed. They probably won't get any better.
A federal judge was hearing evidence to decide if they should remain behind bars. Now, those bond hearings provided new details about how investigators infiltrated the alleged conspiracy with informants and undercover agents. It also revealed members discussed kidnapping Governor Whitmer and using a boat to leave her alone in Lake Michigan. Now, the judge decided Daniel Harris, Brandon Caserta, and Caleb Franks will be held without bond pending trial on allegations they plotted to kidnap the governor. Adam Fox and Ty Garbin had their hearings moved to Friday. A 6th man, Barry Croft, is in custody in Delaware. He is being transferred to Michigan after a brief hearing today in federal court in Wilmington. He appeared in court via video conference.
Now, the hearings come less than a week after the men were arrested along with 7 members and associates of a Michigan militia known as the Wolverine Watchmen. State officials have accused them of wanting to overthrow Michigan's capital, target police, and instigate civil war. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel charging the seven with the state's anti-terrorism law, a 20-year felony. Now, between the plot against the governor and the Capitol building rally with armed protesters, including some of the suspect perched above lawmakers, security is on the minds of a lot of people who work at the Capitol building. News 10's Kylie Kahn spoke with a state lawmaker who was worried about security long before this information came to light. She joins us now live from the Capitol with that story. Kylie?
We did put a call out on our Facebook page to see how our viewers spent the day today. Let's take a look at them. Here we have Ryan Wilson. We have his son out on the lake tonight, enjoying it, hopefully putting that sunblock on.
That is awesome, Ryan. That is what I do every day in my work weeks, or the weekdays. Get out on that kayak for sure. Here's a picture sent in to us by Kimberly. The kids playing on the slip and slide. This is like my favorite pastime as a kid. Slip and slides are where it's at in a great way.
Around the corner, infectious diseases like COVID can be caught more easily. That's why health experts recommend adopting a better lifestyle to boost your immune system. Micronutrients such as vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc can help pump up the body's defenses against colds, flu, and COVID. A local dietitian tells News 10 it's difficult to get all the vitamins and minerals needed directly from food due to incomplete meals. She says this can happen when people are on the go and don't take the time to make a balanced meal. It's important to incorporate daily vegetables and fruits, even just through smoothies or some soup. And most importantly, trying to stay away from processed food.
A big thing that my belief is to stay away from additives and preservatives and eat clean. And that definitely will help boost our immune system. Building up our immunities will definitely help us fight this virus. Of course, it can't prevent somebody from catching it, but it possibly will be somebody with a stronger immunity will do so much better.
Mushabi says it's important to also stay hydrated in the winter.